Hello, and welcome back here to Fallout 3. Now, I've just done, got Shoot 'em in the Head and like the 10 Penny Tower quest lines, and believe it or not, I actually only have a few more quests to do. So I've got 2 more of the regular side quests, and then it's the DLC stuff, and continuing on with the main story. But for now, let's do Trouble on the Home Front, and then there's another one that there's only one other little side quest from the main game that is called Oasis that we will have to do. So let's get to it. Got my trusty dog meat with me, some Chinese assault rifles, Eugene, which is beast, and pulse grenade and sniper rifle. I think I'm going to be using. I like the sniper rifle, so I might be just using the sniper rifle for a bit. Let's just wait through time. I don't have to go back to Megaton because I have. I'm pretty much kitted out, and I don't really have to sell anything. And at this point, I'm not even selling stuff. I'm just. Let's wait another hour. I'm not even really selling stuff, am I, at this point? Because, look, I don't need to. And my repair skill's so high that, like, I don't think I'm going to run out of stims and stuff like that. So, let's just continue back to Vault 101. Cyberdyne Systems Model 101. There's an enemy in here. I have to learn what's happened to Vault 101. Open. Bit of overkill, but... Oh no. Have they been, overrun with rad roaches? Oh, they are. A few of them are dead. Huh.
Stop right there. I don't know how you got in here, but... Hold on. Wait a minute. It's you! I hardly recognized you with all the dust and grime from out there. Guess that explains how you got that door open. You've got more experience with it than most everyone down here combined.
I need to talk with Amata. I got her message.
Amata's message? I don't know what you're talking about, but I'd keep that under your hat for her sake. She could get in real trouble if people found out she sent you a message. So could I, just for talking with you now.
That's a risk I'm willing to take.
Technically, this means I'm supposed to report her. To tell the truth, I'm supposed to report you being here, too. But I've been getting mighty forgetful in my old age, you know? We've got more than enough trouble without me adding to it.
What sort of trouble do you mean?
Let me bring you up to speed. It seems like it's been a mighty long time. The night you and your dad left, everything went crazy. Between the bugs and the confusion, we lost a lot of people. When your dad opened up that gate, he let loose a whole lot of crap, if you'll pardon my language.
Dad would be horrified to know all that, if he was still alive.
I'm sorry to hear that. Regardless of how things turned out down here, he was a good friend. I always figured he'd do well outside. Matter of fact, a lot of folks started thinking he had the right idea. He usually did. So, if it was safe out there, why stay down here forever? Well, the Overseer didn't like that one bit and started cracking down on that sort of thought. Guess he didn't plan on you coming back.
Well, let me through. I've got work to do.
I can't do that. Not officially, at least. As much as some of the rebels would like to talk with you, the Overseer said you weren't welcome back. Of course, if you survived whatever's out there, none of us could stop you if you really wanted to cause problems. But I'd prefer if you don't. But out of respect to your dad, I could turn a blind eye. You could slip out and say you were never here. I won't tell a soul.
Wait, why don't the rebels just leave?
It's not that they want to leave. It's that they want to open the door and interact with the rest of the world. But that would risk the whole vault.
Can you lead me somewhere?
I guess you've had a lot on your mind since you were here last. Where do you want to go?
I need to see Amata. Lead me to her.
Okay, follow me.
Right, I need to solve 101's problems. And it looks like there's civil war within the vault.
Wait here. This doesn't look good.
You know I can't do that, Freddy. Now get back down below before I have to do something we'll both regret.
What? You gonna lock me up like you did to Crotch? You can't cage a tunnel snake, man, because we rule!
Stay back!
That's Butch.
You don't... Taylor, stop shooting, damn it!
Don't you know enough to stay away?
You almost shot Freddy.
I didn't mean to fire. I really didn't. I just wanted to scare him off. But he had a knife. I can't be too careful with those rebels.
What happened down here?
I lost my poor wife Agnes is what happened. And all the chaos and fighting, her old ticker just couldn't take it anymore.
Tell me about the rebels.
I tell you, I'm scared of them. I never know when they're gonna try something dangerous.
I have to go now.
Yes, you do.
I guess you can see how bad things are down here. Sorry, where were we going?
Could you escort me to Amata? I need to talk to her about all this.
As chance would have it, she was one of the first people to talk about life outside the vault after you left. No surprise. She always did like you. I hope you can talk some sense into her. Or maybe the two of you can come up with some other plan. Just be careful about it.
The overseer's in there. He probably has already spotted me because I'm in power armor, but forget about him.
Hey, be more careful.
About what? Oh. Always watching. Yes, folks, this is what is called a dog. They're pretty much the best thing in the world. It's the old diner with sweet rolls. God, this is slow going.
Amata's up there. Amata's up there. In the clinic with the rest of them. I'd take you closer, but they don't get along with security.
Okay. Good luck to you too.
Damn, look who's come waltzing back into the vault. It takes some real balls coming back here after everything you and your dad screwed up. But if you've got to be back, might as well make yourself useful. You gotta help us.
Help? What kind of help?
What sort of help do you think I mean? You must have heard about the changes since you left, right? The deaths, the lies, the whole overseer lockdown thing? Ringing any bells? Man, they'd have rushed in here long ago if they didn't know I stole one of their guns from when they issued martial law. Anyway, you gotta help us get out of here. You gotta help me get out of here.
Don't worry, I'm trying to help the entire vault.
Man, screw the entire vault. What about me? Even these rebels just want the option to go outside for lousy trading and stuff. I just want to get the hell out of here for good. Why stay here and be stuck as a barber for my entire life when I could go out there and make my own choices?
Oh, what happened that night?
I heard old Stanley complaining a lot of the stuff down in the reactor got fried pretty bad. Nothing too bad, yet. But he's always worrying we'll lose air filtration or whatever. Of course, if that happened, guess we'd all have to leave the vault then, huh?
Why should I help you, Butch?
Because you've always been a goody two-shoes. So when I need help, it's what you're gonna do, right? You're gonna help Amada anyway, right? Just make it so we can leave the vault, and I'll leave and never bother you again.
What do you think you're going to do outside, Butch?
I'll start a gang, of course. Why, it'll be the toughest, coolest, badassest gang the Wasteland's ever seen. Hey, play your cards right, maybe I'll even let you join it, huh?
Hey, I'm already in the tunnel stakes. I wish. The tunnel snakes. You gave me the jacket and everything.
Yeah, but I'm thinking it'll be a new gang. We ain't gonna just be in tunnels, you know. Besides, there's gonna be a lot more people who want to join. Competition's gonna be tough.
Butch, what do you do in the vault?
The damned goat said I'm supposed to be a hairdresser, but that ain't me. I'm a barber, you got that? There's a difference.
Can you give me a haircut?
I'm gonna barber the hell out of your hair.
I'll be going now.
Catch you later. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Amata!
Oh my god, you're back! You got my message and actually came back!
I came as soon as I heard you were in trouble.
Oh, thank you! Everything's gone crazy since you left, and now that you're back, you can help set things straight.
You saved my life back then, Amata. The least I can do is help you out now.
I just wish we could have saved more people. Jonas and the Hannons and so many others died that night. It was bad enough they died because my father was trying to keep the door closed, but then I found out it was all to protect a lie. I found out the vault wasn't always closed. They've lied to us about it for our entire lives.
Yeah, I found out about that when I left. I guess I should have told you.
What? How long did you know about this? You know what? Never mind. What's important is that now we know that we were lied to all our lives, and that people have died for that lie. And even now, when we most need help, the Overseer still won't let us try to communicate with the outside.
Sounds like he's gone crazy with power and needs to be stopped.
You're absolutely right. It's not like we want to abandon the vault or anything. Well, Butch does, but he's too big a coward to go out on his own. Most of us had accepted that the outside was certain death, and things would always stay the same down here. But now we know they don't have to be. After all, it was enough to get you and your dad to leave, so there must be something good out there.
Why is the Overseer doing this?
I just don't know. Maybe he thinks he's protecting us, but all he's really doing is condemning us. I thought parents were supposed to want a better world for their children. Well, there's a new world waiting right outside that door, and we're not going to give up until we can reach it.
Why don't you just leave? There's not much security.
Don't you get it? We don't want to abandon the vault. We want to open it. We still want this to be our home, but we want to get supplies from outside. Trading, exploring, anything's better than just hiding down here.
What happened that night?
The real problems came after you two left. The injured had nobody to turn to since our doctor had run off and his assistant had died. Now, we've got to rely on that old Mr. Handy for most of our medical needs, and he hasn't exactly got the best bedside manner. Ever had an examination from someone with cold, metal pincers? You don't want to!
I think I have a solution for the Vault's troubles.
I certainly hope so. We can't keep going on like this.
I swear I'll stop your father and his guards. Just watch.
You will? Thank goodness for that. No matter what I say, he just doesn't listen. He just spends all day up in his office. But you've actually been outside, so you can tell him what it's like with first-hand experience. Just please don't do anything rash or hurt him, all right?
Sorry, I'm not promising anything. He'll be stopped one way or the other.
But he's still my father. He may have made terrible choices that night, but he's the same person who's always looked out for us before then. Maybe he has some reason. Just please don't kill him. We've already had too many deaths.
Dogmeat, what am I to do? I could just destroy the reactor, but haha, I'm not gonna. They can keep their vault. Even though these bastards are gonna, like, exile me.
Well, I see you've returned. Done with the dust and ruins of the wasteland, are you? Given up looking for Daddy? Thought you could just slink back in like a teen missing curfew? Well, that's too bad. You have no future in this vault. You're tainted.
With your leadership, no one in this vault has much of a future.
That would be where you're wrong, young man. By locking down this vault, I'm protecting its future. In fact, I was protecting its future when I had to make those unpleasant choices the night you and your father abandoned us. I only wish I could have stopped your father before he left. If anyone's to blame for the unpleasantness, it's him.
What do you mean by the vault's future success?
Aha, you're paying attention. Good for you. These vaults were designed to be safe havens for humanity, you see. But more than that, they were designed to test and protect us. And none more so than our Vault 101. We are to be a pure and protected breed of humans, never tainted by the ravages of the war above.
The vault doesn't have to be isolated in order to keep its residents safe.
And what makes you so certain about that? I can't imagine you're still so naive after spending time in that hell outside. None of them know what the outside is like, and most of them would die out there. Then the rest of us inside would eventually die out too. I won't risk all of our lives just for a few people's passing fancy of taking a wasteland vacation. I hope you can understand that.
The rebels are upset because you lied to them about the outside.
They have to understand that we did that to keep them from going outside and getting killed. To keep them from making the same mistake our generation did when we were their age. Some of us already lost loved ones out there long ago. We won't lose any more today.
I believe I have a solution to the vault's problems.
To fix what you started? Go ahead and humor me.
Yeah, alright. I still owe you for Jonas. Now shut up and die, you son of a bitch.
I expected nothing less from you.
Ooh. Oh, he's tough. 2 sniper rounds to the head. That's what it took to bring him down. Oh, I've not read all these notes. Huh. Oh well, that takes care of that problem. Marta's not going to be liking that though, so I'm definitely exiled.
What have you done?
What have I done? Amata.
I just heard. The Overseer, my father, is dead. What's more, some of the people are saying I should be the new Overseer. It's just all so sudden.
Sorry about your father, but the Vault can have a real leader.
I'm sure you did everything you could to find another way. I know how stubborn he is. How stubborn he was. But you're right. I don't have time to grieve just because I lost my father. The Vault needs a leader now. That makes the rest of this even harder.
I did what had to be done, and I'd do it again if necessary.
I realize that, and I don't blame you. If you hadn't been here, maybe one of us would have done the same. You saved us. But that doesn't change the fact that you killed the Overseer in cold blood to do it, and I can't let that sort of thing stand here. I'm sorry. You're a hero, and you have to leave.
Oh, thanks a lot.
It's a shame you gotta go, but you'll do okay out there, I'm sure. It's a shame you
Yeah,
gotta go.
I'm sure you do okay as well, Butch. Now I have to leave. And never return. Good riddance. You know what? I'm not actually sure if you can actually return to the vault. Overkill. Right. Well, that was this. Probably leveled up from that as well. Yep. What to put it into? Lockpick it is. Continue, level 21. Level 21. Got these level 20 spells. Perks. Oh, you gain strength and health back, right? In sunlight, which is good. That is pretty good. But what else can we do? Lawbringer. Oh yeah, although that stuff I don't really care. Pyromaniac. You do 50% damage with 5 base weapons like the Flame and Shish Kebab. Life Giver, Cannibal, all this stuff. Isn't there like a super duper perk that just gives you... Yeah, there is one that just instantly just gives everything 9. It's one of the 30s. So we could technically just like hold off on leveling up and just get 2 of these because they're quite something else. Oh, with nuclear anomaly perk, whenever your health is reduced, you erupts into a nuclear blast. Allies in the vicinity will suffer the effects of the blast. Right, okay. So maybe not. Maybe I'll just continue on just leveling up until the end of the game. I'll go for solar powered. Why the hell not? Now, they're locking that up. I will look on my little mappy map and see where I need to go. I think it's right there. It's Oasis. Paradise Falls, Oasis. So well, let's go here, and then go north. This was kind of a mistake, wasn't it? I'm invisible. You can't see me, even though they can. With the solar power perk, I will just, oh, you know, regain health all the time. Right. Here. I have to go north. Do the last of the mainline side missions, and then all the side missions that I've done, they have a like an achievement associated with them. That's how I've chosen these. They're like the standout side missions. That's what they are. What is it, dog meat? It's an enemy somewhere. Yes, indeed. And so you are dead, my friend. It's good he's finding his friend. Oh, it's just bloody good fun, isn't it? That's what this game is. I did have a few, so when I was playing this, I was in my final year of college. Actually, no, it would have been my first year of university when this game came out. And I had a few friends who really did not like it. They don't like the whole... I mean, the year beforehand, Halo 3 came out. So it was like... did someone just... Yeah, I thought so. Bite him, dog meat. Yeah, like Halo 3 just came out in 2007, so there was with this being a see this really I don't really see this as this isn't a first-person shooter. This is just an RPG, a role-playing game, and yeah, a few of my friends just could not get on with like the fact that like oh you slow down time and like go into the VAT system and stuff like that, and there's quite a few enemies around here, if I'm honest with you. Time to get rid of this pulse grenade. Eat this, Robo Brain. I personally really love this game. It's like by far and away the best Fallout game. And I've played Fallout the originals as well now. And yes, I know I did not get on with Fallout New Vegas. But I have to be honest, I just prefer this one. And I get it, Fallout New Vegas is like proper pure, like old school Fallout, like Fallout 1 and 2, with the fact that you can just make decisions and then completely change everything in the game, whereas this is, with Fallout 3 Fallout 3 is just a lot more linear with its storytelling. I understand that. So many enemies there. How many guys are there? Damn. You know what? I don't need to kill every single one of them. Alright, Rad Scorpion. There we go. You're down for the count. Surprised I've not even bumped into Deathclaw yet. There's been so many enemies. Yeah, this is totally like when this game came out, it was like totally my thing, and I've went on record and basically saying I was enjoying what there is a Deathclaw. Yeah, speaking of the devil, I just mentioned, I'm surprised I haven't come across a Deathclaw. There's one right there. It's running somewhere. Oh, it's going for Eyebot. It's actually going off on one. Where the? I'm curious. I want to see where this thing's bloody going. I'm on a hunt. Which is bad. You shouldn't be hunting Deathclaws, but it just buggered off, didn't it? I mean, it's in the general direction of where I'm going. Now it's going straight at me. Dog meat's probably going to get it. Dog meat's going to get it. No, you don't. Not my dog. Chinese assault rifle. Itching its arse. Yeah, so I've played every single Fallout game apart from New Vegas, really. Uncle Leo. Oh, Uncle Leo is like the Deathclaw killed him. Oh shit. Well, Uncle Leo is like one of those random encounters that you can talk to. You can talk to Uncle Leo, but unfortunately, he's now dead. So that just shows you the randomization of the game. So there would be playthroughs when you can actually just like, you know, talk to Uncle Leo and have like nice conversation with a friendly super mutant. Evidently not with this playthrough. Oh, here we go. Oh, there's two of them. Of course, there's two of them. Right. Come at me. Are you like running around the rocks to get me? Is that how the pathfinding's working? There's so many bloody things trying to kill me in the wasteland right now. I actually legit don't know where those yogis went. Good or bad thing? Don't know. Here we go. Give him the head. Goopify him. There was two. There were two. But I can't hear the other one, so I'm just gonna move along. Dog meat still doesn't really like it too much. Neither do I. Right, are we nearing our destination? We are. Right, so I'll just remove that from now. What do we want on our person? Eugene, that's what we want. We must find Oasis. Oh, I didn't even finish my story. Yeah, so I played every single Fallout game. With Fallout, well, not. I think there's one called Fallout Brotherhood of Steel or Brotherhood or Tactics or something like that. I've not played that, but like in general, I've played all of them. And be it a little bit of Fallout New Vegas, but like I did play a bit of it. I just prefer Fallout 3, if I'm honest. And I don't know if this is the right way or not. We have to find a way in there. It might be that over there, so I'm just going to do that. Yeah, the original Fallout games, very, very fucking cool, I have to admit. I wasn't expecting to enjoy them as much as I did, but the isometric, like turn-based strategy, like board game, very cool. But I'm just more for like these 3D ones. Fallout 4 didn't really get on with it too well, as much as Fallout 3. Fallout 3 is just like it looks gross and depressing and like grey, and that's what this world should be like. Whereas Fallout 4 was a bit too like a bit too colourful, but this was like the perfect, just the right amount. I hope this is the way to get there. I'm not sure. Watch me just go around in a circle. There's a guy there. Oh. Hello.
Hey there.
Do you have anything for sale?
Everything has its price. Take a look and make me an offer.
I don't really need to sell him anything, but you can have that pistol.
Give me a shout if you need.
That guy had a doggy as well. I'm kind of certain this is not the right way to go, but like, we're just gonna... Yeah. There's just a guy down there. Oasis, I guess it's a bit of a trek to get to it. And again, I think we just went around it actually. Unless this is legit the right way. It's like a path through the mountains. I'm pretty sure I was on the right way beforehand, but whatever. We're just going to continue walking around this until we actually find this safe haven. And then hopefully we don't get stuck. I bet when I was going to the left instead of the right, I bet I was right there on the cusp of finding it. It might have been like just around the ridge, but then I had to like go, oh, what if I go the other way? Lucky me, huh? Might be in here. It's definitely in here. That's the path. Let's wait till morning. Then start off the final side quest. And then on to the DLCs, and then on to the main mission, and then the final DLC, and then we're done. We can call it a good day. And a good night to Fallout 3. Green is coming back into the world, so yeah. It's like, ooh, the wasteland's coming back to life. What's going on? Maybe we'll find out in here.
Outsider, you have arrived. Please come closer. I have something of the utmost urgency to speak to you about. Do hurry. He doesn't like to be kept waiting.
Hello?
I'm so glad you're here. It's been a while since anyone's visited us, and he's been waiting for someone like yourself to arrive. If you wouldn't mind following me, I'll bring you right to him.
Just a minute, who are you and what is this place?
I'm sorry. In my excitement, I got ahead of myself. I'm Tree Father Birch, and I have the great fortune of being leader of his people, the Tree Minders. Beyond that gate is our home, Oasis.
Who's waiting for me inside?
Why, he is, of course. If you'll just follow me to the pavilion, all will be explained.
Okay, I'll follow you. Lead on.
Excellent. Please follow me. All will be explained soon.
You are welcome amongst us, outsider.
Yes. Very good. What is this place? There's life in clean water. No, it's not clean. Haha! But there's water, at least.
We welcome you with outstretched arms.
Welcome, outsider. Welcome to Oasis. You have no idea how overjoyed I am to see you. Normally, outsiders are forbidden inside Oasis, but he has made an exception.
I've never seen any place like this.
No, I suppose you haven't. In fact, few who live outside of Oasis have. Everything you see around you, from the tallest tree to the smallest blade of grass, is a gift from him.
Who is it you keep referring to as him?
He is the one who grows. He is the one who gives, and he is the one who guides. No one speaks his name out of reverence for his majesty. Thanks to him, the Tree Minders have a home.
I may be willing to help, but I need straight answers about who he is.
I understand your hesitation, but I can assure you that no harm will befall you.
Why do you call yourselves Tree Minders?
We care for this place and keep it safe from those who would seek to exploit it. He gives to us, so we give back to him. It's an arrangement that's worked well for almost 2 decades. We shun technology and embrace nature. That's the life of a tree minder.
He says that whilst they carry guns. Exactly. If you hate technology, why carry weapons?
Sadly, the wasteland is a hostile place, and sometimes we're forced to defend ourselves against it. If that means fighting
Fair
with
enough.
manufactured weapons, then so be it. Had he not asked to see you, you never would have gotten this close to the gates.
I would have. Trust me, I've got a mini nuke. So what is all this about meeting someone?
Yes, my apologies. I don't speak to outsiders very often, and I tend to get lost in conversation. As you approached Oasis, he said you were coming, and I was sent out to meet you personally with a request. He wishes to meet with you. You'd be the first outsider to do so in a very long time.
I would be honoured to meet this person.
Yes, person. To meet him, you must undergo the ceremony of purification. Once that's complete, you'll be able to speak to him. Whenever you're ready, we may begin.
Okay, just a minute. What does this ceremony involve? It's gonna be drugs.
It's simple, really. You drink the sap from the basin here in the pavilion. The sap will purify your mind and body of anything harmful that could possibly hurt him. I assure you, nothing harmful will happen to you.
Okay, let's begin the ceremony.
Very good. Take your place in front of the basin and let's begin.
Right, I'm here. They're all getting into place like a cult, I get it.
You must drink from the basin if you wish to meet him.
Drink.
We will now recite the blessing to ward off any harm the outsider may be carrying before he proceeds to the grove.
Oh, this is trippy.
Agents of destruction through the power of his divine will.
Leave our homes and bodies immediately. Live no longer in them, but pass over into places where you can harm no one.
In the name of his frondescence, I call his wrath upon you, so that wherever you may go, you bear it with you.
And diminishing from day to day, you may disappear, except where you serve the health and good purposes of mankind. May no trace of you be found.
All this, may he be so good as to grant us, who is to come to judge the living and the dead, and the world by his verdure.
Amen. Soon, you will pass peacefully into sleep, outsider. And when you awake, you will witness his glory firsthand.
Oh, they took my freaking kidney. They didn't take any of my weapons. That's good. And I guess... Where could he be? Where could he be? Oh my god, he's a tree man.
Glad to see you're finally awake. I can't believe they made you do that stupid ceremony. They listen when I talk, but they don't hear. You know what I mean?
I've never met a talking tree before.
Neither have I. Well, I talked to Herbert, but he never really says anything back. Do you, Herbert? He kept growing around me. Maybe for calling him Herbert all the time. His name's really Bob. I think it's funny when I call him Herbert, though.
So you're trapped in there, inside this Bob thing.
Well, I suppose you could look at it that way. See, Bob used to ride around on top of my head, sunk his roots right in there, you know. Well, eventually, he got bigger than me, and then I pretty much ended up inside.
How on earth did that happen?
It was a long time ago. I tend to lose track. I was exploring some sort of a military base with some other people. I think it was called Mariposa. We were pretty deep inside, and we found some weird vats of this nasty green goo. Right when we were about to leave, I think we were attacked. Last thing I remember before blacking out was something knocking my friend into the stuff.
Well, hopefully your troubles will be over. I'm here to help.
You have no idea how glad I am to hear that. Or we're glad to hear that. Me and Bob. I had you brought in here to ask a very simple favor. Would you please kill me?
You want me to murder you?
Oh, no. It wouldn't be murder. You'd be doing me a favor. You see, I've been stuck here for over 2 decades now, rooted right into the ground. The only friends I've got are Bob and those weirdos out there who think I'm a god.
If I kill you, every tree minder will come after me.
Oh, no, don't worry about them. When you decide to go down there, I'll have a little chat with Birch and the rest of the gang. They usually don't understand a word I say, but I'll make them come around.
How would I be able to kill you? You're a tree.
How to put this? I've been feeling rather spread out lately. I think Bob's kinda shoved my insides around some. It's hard to tell where everything is, but it's always that way with one's insides, isn't it? Anyway, I believe Bob's carried some of my organs into his root system. I want you to go underground and destroy my heart.
Okay, I'll do it.
You will? You made us so happy. Isn't that right, Bob? Just give me a little time to say goodbye to good old Bob, and then I'll be ready.
Well, goodbye for now, Herbert. Or was it Bob?
No. Herbert is the tree. Bob is his real name, but I call him Herbert because I think it's pretty funny. But I'm still in here too. What's left of me? The name's Harold.
Okay, Harold. Into the caves, and I'll end your suffering. They're not going to allow me in, are they? They won't have a choice.
I'm telling you, you've got it all wrong. Why else would he have called for an outsider's assistance?
The outsider is here to deliver us from our enemies, to keep this place safely locked away from the wasteland, not to exploit us.
How can we preach about peace when all you want to do is keep his gift all to ourselves? That's not what he would want.
If we allow the spread of this miracle to continue, we're putting him in jeopardy. I can't allow that. I won't allow it.
Once again, my husband, we are at an impasse. I suggest we speak to the outsider.
Agreed. Why else would the outsider have been allowed into the grove? Perhaps it's a test. Yes, that must be it. I know why you're here, and despite what my wife thinks, I know you'll do what's best for Oasis. After all, he chose you, and he would never want to put us in harm's way.
It's not a god, Birch. His name is Harold.
Oh, he's testing you now, just like he tested us. He wants to see if your faith is strong by spinning these incredible stories. Who else but a god could produce all of this? Don't worry. You'll soon see things as I do.
Are you aware that Harold wants to die?
Yes, I've been pondering that riddle myself for some time now, and I think I know what he's trying to tell us. The Great One's influence is growing, and soon it will break free of the confines of this secluded vale. We can't allow Oasis to call attention to itself like that. It would be the end of him.
So what can I do to help?
If the same sap that you drank to purify yourself could be applied to his heart, it should stop the spread. I can promise you no harm would come to him. That's all I ask of you, outsider. Nothing more, nothing less.
I love Birch, but sometimes I think he doesn't see the big picture. The spreading of his influence is not a curse. It's a great miracle. A benefit meant for the entire wasteland.
Does anyone care what your god thinks?
Of course we do. He yearns to share his miracles with the whole world, to give the gift of life back to the dead wasteland. It's upsetting him to no end, but Birch can't see the pain it's causing. But now that you're here, I have a feeling the winds are about to change.
It's certainly going to change, alright. How can I possibly help?
I heard what my husband wanted you to do. What I propose is an alternative. The same person that created the sap also created this liniment. If you can reach his heart, it will assist him in making his influence increase. Instead of centuries, the wasteland will become green in mere decades. Just imagine how glorious that would be.
Glorious indeed. You.
Branch Tender Cypress at your service. Welcome to our little home.
I guess not.
I trust we'll speak again, outsider.
I think I already have the key, don't I? No, I don't. Okay.
Ah, outsider. So nice to see you again.
May I have the key to the caves?
Sure. Here you go. Good luck to you.
Thanks.
May the sap of his wisdom sustain you.
That was a bit too bloody easy, wasn't it? Now there's going to be creepy crawlies in these caves, I'm pretty sure. Yes, there is. Get that guy out of the way. Right, okay, so I guess I'll be going down into the caves to Harold's Heart next time. So, yes, if you have been enjoying, please do like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll be back next time with more of Fallout 3. Okay, until next one, bye!